She hails some from New York City. She was a program host on a Russian radio network, master of ceremonies of the events at Carnegie Hall. That's powerful. That's powerful. Lincoln Center included the awards at the New York City. She's a lifetime TV miniseries Russian Dials performed off Broadway. And Broadway is beautiful. I love it. A graduate from New York University of Stern Business School. That's a really popular school, by the way. She got started 11 years ago at AC, and 3 years later, she hit RVP, and she was in 3 years. And she was on AC and stage. And I mean, she's trained from the stage, and really important. She wants everybody to know her goals is to keep building and helping everybody forever. And she's a survivor of stage 4 cancer, which is powerful. And she started with humble beginnings as a maid when she came here across the water into New York City, and she built up herself up to the point where she's at today. Her and her husband doing a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to none other than Regional Vice President Platinum, Renata Krumer.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dr. Senior Vice President Al Thomas. I want to say, I cannot tell, I cannot find a word to tell you how grateful I am for giving me this stage, for giving my voice, for bringing the most beautiful people right here. Do you know how many of them I was meeting in the last convention? I have to tell you, if I look at somebody's eyes and they look warm and they look beautiful, this is your tribe. And they said, hey, we are listening to your training. And they were so excited. And, you know, I receive a few cards, birthday cards from your people. I was looking at them. I did not know their name. And it was so touching, a beautiful word. That's who you are. Yes, you're running, you're playing big. But for you, it's very important to make a difference. And look at your tribe. They're the same. They give me a hug. I'm telling you, I'm looking at the eyes. Everybody looks the same. And then you see caring, beautiful eyes. This is yours. And I love it so much. Guys, I want to tell thank you so, so much. Yes, this month is very important to me. In a few days, I'll turn 60. And do you know, I'm like a little girl. Do you know the little boys, girls, they love their birthdays? That's how much I love it. And I noticed that Al Thomas loved his birthday so much as well. And I thought, you know what? It was celebrated like a national holiday. Al Thomas, I have to tell you, everybody in the world knew that you were born. I thought if I would have a chance to speak to your parents, there is so much to tell them how grateful all of us for you being here and making a change, making a difference in our life. I have to tell you guys, I remember when I was a little girl, you know the stories. My parents, they were not like, we did not have money to celebrate in a big restaurant. What we did, we celebrated in our place. It was a little house. And what I remember, that every birthday we had so many coats, coats, because we did not have a closet or anything. Every single coat was lying down in my parents' bedroom. So I remember I was looking in this bedroom so many times, and I see more coats, more coats, more coats. And I thought, wow, so many people loves us. And for me, it's like, this is love. And I remember little Renata, I grabbed the chair and everybody was there. When I was born, my mama was 20 and my dad was 24. They were young people, loved to hang out. And I remember me running there, sitting, staying in a chair, and said, and now Renata, my maid name Rubinova, Renata Rubinova will tell you something important. It is so interesting. So many years passed, like almost 60 years later. And I feel so honored that I have a chance to say hello, to speak to everyone so many years later. Is it a gift? This is a big gift. But I remember these quotes, and in my life, this is love. So many quotes. It's a winter in New York. If you would all give a quotes away, I would have many quotes. And you here. And I have to tell you, sometimes in life we think that everything needs to be completely your way to celebrate life, right? Would you agree? Like Dr. Al Thomas knows that he's doing this leadership program for the past 4 years. Do you think that every single day is so glamorous for him? I know he wakes up every single morning, but I'm sure there was a few things and a way to his like happiness of joy that might not necessarily excite him that much. Have we ever felt it? No. You know how we feel? We feel that he's always upbeat, happy, because you know what happened in life? And this is a secret, that not because people are bad. Nobody following sad or sick people. Guys, sorry. As sad as it sounds, you need to be back. You need to be back as fast as possible. Talking about ACM, do you know the best way to see somebody just start the journey of somebody being around? Do you know the easiest thing to understand? Not if they can present or not. We're assuming that everybody won't present and love to present. And even if you don't like to present, it's okay. But do you know the fastest way to get if it's immature or professional? How long it's take you to be back to you, talking about character. If somebody say no to me, it take me a month or days. How could they do it? I did for them that. I was so kind to their mama. I did, guys. Like I remember when I started, it took me, I don't know how many weeks. I don't remember, but it took time. And then for me, really, they don't want to see it, or they look at it, they don't want to even try. And I have to tell you, for this journey, 12 years, on March 31st, it would be exactly 12 years, I realized with every no, and you know how many no's we received, each of us? I remember right now, you know how long it take me? Honestly, a few seconds. I'm not exaggerating. I am looking, and it's most likely doesn't even sound that modest. But when I'm looking right now, I'm thinking, oh my God, I feel so sorry. Most likely you would still get a coach or a teacher or something. But you know how I think? I know that I'm running from a positive reinforcement. I give you as much confidence and love. Like, you know what confidence? Unwavering confidence, that confidence. And if you don't want to try yourself to see yourself at your finest, it's okay. Because I don't think that residual is something that somebody loves or somebody don't. Everybody would love to have to run their life on their term and have money coming. Everybody. Even if somebody said, I don't want a residual, guys, do you understand? They might be lying in every other aspect as well. Everybody wants residual. But here, ACM, you know what would happen in ACM? Look at the mirror. You're going to see yourself. You're going to see yourself. I promise. You're going to see yourself. If you have this moment of um, jealousy, like jealousy for other people's success, guys, you're going to have plenty of time to experience that. If I promise, if you're judgmental, guys, there is so many of us to judge. Even looking at me right now, you think, doesn't matter what you think. But if you like to judge, ACN would give you anything you need for that. If you don't like to celebrate cultural differences, if you notice that the incredible legend Al Thomas and myself, we might be close age, but we're definitely born in a different country, from a different family, and slightly different shape, but we love each other. If you don't want to celebrate differences here, cultural differences, any differences, it's going to be tough. Anything you have. If you're sarcastic, guys, sarcasm equal no team. No, do you know why? Because if somebody allowed themselves to be sarcastic, you know how they feel good? If they make somebody else small. Not gonna happen here. People not gonna follow you. Because most of the time, besides ACN, they have or they had their own bosses. Nobody signed for $2.99 to have extra boss. Nobody. They want to see friends. They want to see more people who's going to be their fan, they can learn from. But 100%, nobody signed here from now on to have somebody else to boss them around. Promise. I want to tell you also that the incredible gentleman, he's online with us right now, Manny Peralta. Remember, I mentioned his name last training. What I want to tell you, unfortunately, His dad passed away a few days ago. And I have to tell you, looking at him, I told you that he is opening our Matrix Team family group every single morning. And I thought, I wonder how long it's gonna take him to to digest. Like everybody, we are human beings. Everybody who's online, guys, that 100% you agree that all of us have mama and papa. We might not know them, you might not like them, whatever is the story. But would you agree that we have mama and papa? 100%. Do you know, if you're in a good relationship, if you are the fortunate one, blessed one, to have a good mama and papa, when you're losing them, this is so hard. And very often people go to this stage of like, why me? Why to me? Why now? Da, 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 da. And sometimes it takes so much energy, it takes the best for them. Sometimes for years, sometimes forever. Would you agree? I'm looking at this man the next day, and he loved his papa. He loved his papa, he loved his mama. And papa was, by the way, in his very late 80s. So in reality, even if your mama or papa 100 years, it's too early. But when somebody live almost till 90, you kind of understand that this is not very young age already. But still, people feel like they're victim because it happened to them. Guys, we are the one who say goodbye to our parents. This is the scenario that's better than the opposite way. But I'm telling you, it took him hours to cry, to do, and then he said, I am back to build. And he said, you know what? I have my mama. And now he said, my why is stronger. Did I tell you about professional and mature? The way he acted here showed me once again how mature the soul is. Because he's very compassionate, he's very kind. But he came back, and what he wrote today, like in his morning, he said, yes, losses, adversities. That's who you are. Remember, you were talking about character. Once again, I was watching him and reading, I'm thinking, how blessed I am to have this person in my life, to watch him shining, growing, and it's huge for me. I'm telling you, there is a beautiful lady online. Her name is Galani Kamarova. She, by the way, absolutely loved Dr. Al Thomas, Senior Vice President. My husband is calling. As much as we love him, we're not going to pick up right now, I promise. Okay, so what happened is the gala, I was blessed to witness. There was certain difficulties in her life, adversities, where a lot of people would be broken, maybe up until now. Guys, short time, and she was back. How awesome is that? Why do I give you? By the way, we can be honest, right? I'm gonna think that I'm talking to this very small group of people, and I'm looking at my favorite Altama's eyes. Do you know that after my party in 2 days, I'll have a surgery, like surgery. And when I realized that I would have a surgery, you know what I decided? I'm thinking, I'm celebrating. Okay, I'm celebrating first 60. If it's surgery, I need to let universe, God, to know that, hey, I'm celebrating life. I'm celebrating life. Nobody need to get everybody, have people gathering for a funeral. Guys, celebrate life. I'm thinking, you know what? Before the surgery, and because my lungs involved, I thought, I so much hope that I'll be able to speak, because talking for me is very important. Because when I speak, I feel that I share my love. I feel that I share my wisdom. You might not see that it's wisdom, but in my humble opinion, there is so much I want to share with you. So that is the reason I was so excited. And I did not even ask Al Thomas to have April free. Somehow this father smart figure, he knew what we need. So, and whoever is praying, you can add me to your prayers, because I'm excited. I do believe that God makes no mistakes. Everybody who's here on this line, this is the people I would receive more prayers. Do I want you to feel sorry for me? No. I want you to feel excited. I know you're going to go through it successful. I know it's going to be another victory. I know that that's going to be my another lesson how fast you go back. You know, I do every morning ritual on Instagram, and I told Boris, how can I do my morning ritual if something wrong with my voice? He said, you know, they're going to look at you. I said, darling, I'm not Sophie Loren. I need to deliver the message. Looking is beautiful. There is so many young and adorable model to look at, but I so much hope to be back fast. So it's okay to be sad. Talking about ACN, we're all in ACN. Guys, if you said that somebody said no, if you said somebody did not give you bill, or somebody did not say yes to your opportunity, please work on yourself more and more and more. First of all, if these people around, if it's an Uber driver, you lost him. But if people around watching you, guys, very soon, they're gonna say, how is your business? I promise. They're gonna say it, and you're gonna say it's good. Or your body language. Do you know that you're different? Do you know when you're winning, your posture is different? Your character is different. I remember someone say, it's not me, but I love the phrase when I learned that if somebody say yes to you, congrats, congrats. They make your bank account stronger. If somebody say no to you, congrats. They make your character stronger. Now you say no to me. Watch me. So when you wake up in the morning, I want you to remember me, because like this months we won't see each other, and God willing in May we'll see each other. I want you to remember when you wake up, please to feel grateful. So important. Just be aware that many people was not able to wake up. If this is good enough reason for you, it doesn't matter if you're judgmental, if you don't like this or you don't like this, or women or black, white, Jewish, it doesn't matter. Many people did not have a chance to experience this life once again, and you do. And if you want to be grateful, this could be the reason you say, thank God. And the good thing is, He's not finished with you. There is so much to be accomplished. Sometimes when my husband tells me about my weaknesses, and I have many, I'm saying, baby, that's good. I don't want to be perfect. I'm afraid that perfect people need to go. I love that I have so many weaknesses. I'm here to work on them. You're here to work on them. That's so good. So accept your weaknesses like, hey, this is me. It's beautiful. So I don't think that being perfect, anyway, I think it's perfect is boring. There is a few areas in your life what you could be like better, but perfect, no. And when you know you're not perfect, then you're growing. True? Like, look at the kids, they're excited. They know another day, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna learn. They're happy. Look at Al Thomas. I don't know how old is he. He looks like he's in his early 40s. He's excited. He wants to learn every single day something. That's kids. I know when he wakes up, he said, we were talking, and he said, I take a walk and I love every single human being on my way. No judgment. I said, of course, no judgment. Look how much love and confidence, unwavering confidence. You know what? He doesn't give you confidence. He gives you unwavering confidence. Like that. I feel strength. I feel Father cares. And I thought that if he asked me to speak in April, I hate to say no, but I don't think I would be able to. And he, do you know, today I'm so popular during my training, and they need to know that this training is so important to me, and each of you is so important to me, that I don't want to speak to anyone but you. And just want to tell you how grateful I am. I know we celebrate a few birthdays. I know that before this birthday, we celebrate Jibri Clement's birthday, the gentleman I absolutely love and respect tremendously. And I remember we celebrated big. And I know Frank Frank and a few more wonderful people, we celebrate your birthday. And hey, Al Thomas, that was an epic. Thank you so much. I just want to tell you, for me, my son called me, and thank God, he's 37 years old. And he said, Mama, do you know on YouTube, it's so many training of yours. I said, baby, I have an incredible mentor friend, angel, genius, Al Thomas. And because he's including me to his trainings, and because Jibri Clemens, the wonderful man, put it on YouTube, that's why you see them. And he said, Mom, I'm so proud of you. I was like, when your kids saying to you, I was so sentimental. I said, have you watched them? He said, yeah, I went through every single one. He said, I kind of like that you talk about ACN, but you talk about life. And I learned a lot. And guys, that was the biggest compliment. And it's you, Al Thomas, who invited me the very first time. You did not know if I can speak. You did not know what I would do. But you were so kind to trust me, this beautiful soul. Normally, at least 50 people, gorgeous, heart open. And you trust me and say, hey, let's go. So I am endlessly grateful. I want each of you to stay healthy, to be good. Everybody who's important to you. If anybody feels sad or weak, please go back as fast as possible to your finest. What you back to your character, because each of us have idea about us. Like I know that Renata must be happy, and she must be kind, and she must be compassionate, and she must be patient. That's what I see Renata. And if she's not, I'm like, darling, I understand circumstances, but you back to you, you back to you, you back to the character that you know. Sometimes in spite of everything. And if any of you experience any sad time in your life, I know that every training, our interaction would bring you more love. I just want to tell you, I'm very serious. God makes no mistakes. Everybody who's a part of this event must be here, might hear me. Just want to tell you, I love you. I care about you. The incredible man, Al Thomas, Dr. Al Thomas, Senior Vice President Al Thomas, so much love and gratitude to you and to your brilliant tribe. Thank you so much.